Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to Standard 9 English class. So today the very first poem we'll be learning is The Grass is Really Like Me by Kishwar Naheed. So before we start off with the poem, I would humbly request you all to maintain a 200 pages single line notebook wherein you'll write your notes as well as write down your homework simultaneously. So without wasting a fraction of a second, let's start up. So who is Kishwar Naheed? Yes, you'll tell ma'am, she's a poetess. Where was she born? Yes, she was born and brought up in Uttar Pradesh, and she's one of the well-known women poet. She's not only written poems for women, but also she's composed poems for children, and she has composed most of her poems in Urdu. Yes, so why do you think the poem is titled as The Grass is Really Like Me? Okay, you'll tell. Ma'am, there are two words. One is grass and one is me. I think there's comparison between two people. Yes, you're right. So now, this poem tells us that the challenges the woman is faced in this society, in today's society, and it also tells us that the life of a woman and the life of the grass is similar. There are no differences. That is why the poetess has composed this poem in such a beautiful way. So now, the poem addresses the challenges faced by the women in the present context. The poet finds similarity between her life and the life of a blade of grass. So, first stanza, the grass is also like me. It has to unfurl underfoot to fulfill itself. But what does its wetness manifest? A scorching sense of shame or the heat of emotion? So now, look into the first line. The grass is also like me. The poetess has clearly compared the grass to women. The word me is not only for myself but also for all the women in the world. It has to unfurl underfoot to fulfill itself. What do you mean by unfurl? It's to open up. So when you're walking on the grass, when you walk on grass, what happens to it? It gets folded. Yes? The moment you move away from it, what happens? It opens up again. So similarly, when woman also is suppressed in nature, she also tries to come up by forgetting whatever she's faced. But what does its wetness manifest? What do you mean by manifest? To reveal. You feel the grass is moist. Yes, because we water and the grass has absorbed the water. Similarly, the woman has also absorbed all the suppressive words from the men. So similarly, as the grass has absorbed the water, the woman has also absorbed all the good culture, good values. Hence, she also removes all the suppressive words from her mind and comes up again in her life because she has a sense of shame and even the heat of emotion exists in women. So now, come to the second stanza. The grass is also like me. As soon as it can raise its head, the lawn mower, obsessed with flattening it into velvet, mows it down again. So here, again the poetess is telling that the grass is again like me. The moment the grass starts growing, what the lawnmower does is, it rolls its machine on it so that the extra grown grass will be trimmed off. So similarly, when women also tries to come up with something new, the challenges she is faced from so many days, what happens? The people in the society, the men, brings her down by bringing her confidence level to the lowest form. So this is how the grass teaches the lesson that even though we are brought down to the lowest form, we will never give up coming up day by day. So now, how you strive and endeavor to level women down too, but neither the earth's nor women's desire to manifest life dies. Take my advice, the idea of making a footpath was a good one. So now the poetess is telling this to the men. How much ever you try, the more efforts you give, the more hard work you do to bring the women down, that's never going to work out, because neither the earth is going to stop giving birth to grass, nor the women will stop coming up in her life. So it's better that you make your own way and give us the way to move ahead. That is why the poet tells us, take my advice. The idea of making a footpath was a good one. The poetess is telling, it's better you make a way. Making a footpath means give a way to women so that they come up in their life instead of suppressing them. Now, last stanza. Those who cannot bear the scorching defeat of their courage are grafted onto the earth. That's how they make way for the mighty, but they are merely straw, not grass. The grass is really like me. So now, the first two lines. Those who cannot bear the scorching defeat of their courage. It is for the women who cannot bear all the suppressive words by the men. The women who cannot bear all these suppressive characters will always come down. And these are the men, these are the women who are giving way to the mighty men so that they bring the women down in the society. But never forget, the woman is a grass. She is not compared to the straw. Straw is nothing but the dried grass. The dried grass is of no use. Similarly, the women is also compared to the grass, because grass teaches us a lesson that keep trying and trying unless you achieve. That is why the grass is really like me. I hope you understood. Now, your activity, classwork notes is copy down the glossary which is given on page number 18. I'm repeating it. Copy down all the meanings which are given on page number 18, and then come to page 20. You have a heading, appreciation. Under it you have exercise A2. I want you all to do this as a homework just after the meanings. I hope you understood. Thank you.